no way they meant to have done this on purpose, right? Hello everybody and welcome back to Advent Calendar season. So far in our Advent Calendar countdown, we've been seeing a lot of well-known big name brands. Sephora, Harrods, Kylie Jenner. And even though these companies, these businesses, these individual people are making billions of dollars, they still can't seem to give us any value. Harrods did try, I guess, but others, Kylie Jenner, just none. Ixnay on the value. So I thought today we would change it up a little bit and we would do a handmade Advent calendar for my small business on Etsy. Now, I'm really hoping that this Etsy calendar potentially goes a little bit better than the last one. The last Etsy kind of countdown handmade calendar that we did, that's the one where we got the oatmeal. Just like a bag of instant Quaker. That's what I mean by the oatmeal. So I'm hoping maybe we don't see any packages of instant oats inside of this one, but I am really excited to see what's in here. This is from J&L Naturals on Etsy. They are a star seller. They have 6,574 sales. This has been advertised as a self-care advent calendar countdown to Christmas box. Now, this is a bit of a pricey advent calendar. It is. Just because it's handmade from a small business, it doesn't mean that it's gonna be cheap. What I ordered was the medium advent calendar. They have 3 different sizes. It's a 15-day advent calendar and it was $150, but they did have a sale. So I got 25% off. There's free shipping. So all in all, I paid $119.25, and that includes sales tax. But like I said, just because it's a small business doesn't mean it's going to be cheap, because these items are supposed to be handmade, natural, good for you, all that kind of stuff. They give a list of all the good things about their stuff. They say their items are vegan, 100% natural, sustainable, gluten-free, cruelty-free, preservative-free. They have eco-friendly containers. They're suitable for sensitive skin. All these really nice things that you might not get with other advent calendars. So all that sounds really nice and lovely. This is a little bit of a small box for it to be, originally $150, but I do love supporting small businesses, handmade things, crafters, artisans, that kind of stuff, so I thought we would just do something a little different today. Okay, well everything's pretty cute, wrapped up like little brown candy. However, they don't have days on them, which is a little bit sad. I do kind of wish that they had put day 1, day 2, as an advent calendar, a countdown as it is advertised. But that's okay, you can just pick whatever day you want to start with and go from there. We do have a bunch of little products in this box for being so small. This looks interesting. Looks like a little wand. All right, day number, what I'm gonna just decide is 1. What is this? It's a toothbrush. Okay. I kind of thought everything was going to be handmade kind of skincare stuff. I'm going to assume that this toothbrush isn't handmade by this Etsy store. I would say this is likely some type of, mass-produced, potentially bamboo toothbrush or something. It does say where did I get this from? J&L Naturals on it. Oh my goodness, it even says J&L. Why can't I say that? J&L Naturals, burned into the little wooden handle there. This is a cute toothbrush. I like that little swoop of its bristles. I mean, perhaps this is something they have made for them, or it could just be a, wholesale kind of thing that they have laser engraved, but it's a toothbrush. It's useful. And I guess brushing your teeth could be an act of self-care. I was hoping for something maybe a little bit more, maybe something a little bit more self-pampering, but this is just the first day, so let's go ahead and see what else is in here, because there is a lot. I'm just gonna dig in there. There's no rules. Oh man, that's a real old Little Caesars commercial. I love just really showing my age. Okay, I'm just gonna dig in here though, because there are no rules, because there are no days listed, so whatever I feel like grabbing is just what I'm gonna get. Ooh, this is very nice packaging. This looks so official to me. This looks really well put together. So again, we have their little logo here on the top. It is a biodegradable packaging. Then we have a little sticker all the way around that tells us all about it. I don't know, I think this just looks really nice. This is a face salve. It does smell natural. It does indeed smell natural. It almost smells a little bit kind of like a natural deodorant. There's not a lot of fragrance happening to it. There's an odor. There is an odor. It's not a bad one, but it's not a great one. It's definitely crystallized a little bit on the top, but I'm sure that's just maybe the butters or something that's in here. So we just got a lot of butters, oils, and waxes. There's shea, there's sunflower, there's sweet almond, candula wax. There's some EVOO. Anybody knows what that is. A jojoba oil, and then there are a couple of essential oils in there for fragrance. There's ylang ylang and cedarwood. Maybe what I'm picking up on is that cedarwood, because something does smell a little like I said, nature. It smells like nature. I mean, yeah, it feels very savvy. It feels very balmy. I definitely think it would, Okay, so please ignore that the back of my hand says oranges upside down to you guys. I have some oranges dehydrating in the oven to make Christmas ornaments with. And if I don't write a reminder on the back of my hand, I will go to bed and forget them in there. I still forgot they were in there and some of them got a little extra crispy. Anywho, it does feel really nice on the skin. It sinks in really nicely. All right, day number 2 is up next here. I'm gonna try to save like the biggest feeling thing for last. I mean 3. I can't count. Don't listen to me. All right, day number 3. I'm thinking maybe like a lip product. All right, yeah, so day number 3, we have a lip balm here. Again, really liking this kind of cardboardy packaging. I feel like it goes with the branding super well, like very natural, biodegradable, like, you know, good earth things. So this lip balm is in this scent bergamot and lavender. Okay, definitely still that undertone of like nature. I do like that kind of subtle lavendery scent that's coming through. This says you're supposed to push it up from the bottom like a push pop. I don't think it says like a push pop on there, but that's what you do. Just shove from the bottom. Ooh, that lavender is really coming through, like in my mouth, like in a tasting way. Main ingredient in this is coconut oil. It feels pretty good. It's very oily. It feels like a melted oil on the lips. That fragrance with the lavender, it might not be my absolute favorite to like taste. It smells pretty good, but like that taste is really kind of like seeping into my mouth. But it does feel very nice on the lips, very hydrating, very moisturizing, and I just like this little tube. I like the push puppiness of it. All right, next up here, let's go for this kind of squarish box. This could be fun. We're on day number 4. I feel like I'm definitely gonna lose track at some point because there's no numbers to remind me. Oh, a conditioner bar. That's different. This is a hair conditioner in bar form, and it's in cedarwood and something else, sage, color treated and damaged hair. I have both of those things. I think they might have got their 2U stickers kind of mixed up here because it says you're supposed to wet hair, slide shampoo bar over hair, then, you know, do your lather and scrub it up and all that kind of stuff. And then it says follow up with the J&L Natural Sulfate Free Conditioner Bar, which this is the conditioner bar, so we don't have the instructions for it, but I would assume they're quite similar. Just maybe use it on like the bottom parts of your hair. So it's just a little round bar. You can definitely tell this has been like hand poured and stuff. It does smell, again, quite natural. That's cedar something. Cedarwood. Maybe I'm not. Maybe cedarwood just isn't my favorite fragrance. It's just an interesting concept, something that I've never used before as a conditioning bar. It's something I could give like a try like on my ends just to see how it works out with like, you know, conditioning them, making them smooth. I'm gonna dig around and see if I can find something that feels shampoo bar shaped. Or I suppose, you know, like the same box shape. I have a sneaky suspicion that this might be the shampoo bar to go with the conditioning bar. Maybe we'll get the like instructions for the conditioner on this one. Oh, look at that, I'm wrong. Instead of a shampoo bar, we have a face and body cleansing bar. Interesting. Okay, I don't know if that's a scent that they're going for there, but this is timeless for mature aging skin, which is a choice. That's an interesting choice to put in an advent calendar like this. However, maybe their audience, like as a whole, I don't really know their brand a lot, is geared towards maybe like an older audience. I don't know. I just think it's an interesting choice to put in something like very targeted for a certain potential age group instead of just a regular like, you know, soap body cleansing bar. But I mean, I'll take it. That's fine with me. You can always, you know, anti-age. It doesn't say on here at least like why it's supposed to be for mature aging skin. I'm guessing there's supposed to be something in there that like is supposed to firm and tighten. I don't know. It has kaolin clay and green tea powder. I don't know what that clay is, but maybe that does. I don't know. And then the green tea powder in here, maybe like the caffeine like energizes the skin and is supposed to tighten it. I'm literally making stuff up. I don't know, but it smells fine. Looks like a very nice natural bar of soap, and it smells like pretty decent. I don't think anything in here is gonna smell like Bath and Body Works because everything is supposed to be natural and pure and all that kind of stuff. So all the fragrances and stuff I'm sure are going to be coming from essential oils, which that's nice. This one has a very light, just kind of citrusy scent to it, and this actually might be one of my favorite fragrances so far. It is super subtle, but I like it. It'd be kind of an interest. My finger just slid into this. What is that? There's just this hollow wood like little barrel looking thing in here. What's that for? The finger just literally whoop. It's perfectly finger sized, whatever it is, but we'll set that right there and then maybe we'll discover what's supposed to go in there. But as I was saying, I do think it would be an interesting choice to like not include a shampoo bar in here if you're gonna include a conditioner bar, but who knows, maybe we'll come across it. Maybe it's just a different shape. I really want to know what goes inside this little barrel. I'm kind of like digging around looking for something. There's a super skinny little thing over here. Maybe it's some like sticks that go in there. Day number 6. Oh, it's a massive comb. Look at that thing. It looks like we have another bamboo product here. It does have J&L Naturals there on the bottom. Oh, there's, that was a bad idea. There's far too much hairspray and other things in there. I do use like a really big wide tooth comb every single day. Like it's honestly is even spaced part further than this and like bigger than this. Day number 7 here. I do really like that all of these are wrapped like little pieces of candy. Like a piece of candy that you find in some like an organic grocery store. Like if Whole Foods were to come out with a line of Christmas candy, I feel like this is how it would be wrapped. What is that? Looks like a little cocoon inside a jar. It's dental floss. Zero waste dental floss. Made in China. Okay. So maybe not all 100% you know, handmade stuff here from Etsy. It's made from corn. 100% compostable, refillable glass bottle. Where on earth would you get the refills? That's so cute. That's actually adorable. So it's a little thing, thing of floss. It still looks like a cocoon. It looks like a little butterfly or like a cute little moth. It's about to pop out of there. I've never seen floss like this. I kind of like this. This is fun. Do you think it tastes like corn? Or do you think it tastes like maybe just floss? Do you leave it in your mouth long enough? You think it'll dissolve? What part of the corn do you think it's made from? I don't know. I'm asking you all these questions. I feel like I just have many questions and I don't have like an outlet to ask them. Oh, I guess that's why we have Google on our phones. There's a lot more biodegradable corn floss on the internet than I ever anticipated there to be. No one's telling me what part of the corn it comes from though. Again, along with like the toothbrush, when they said self-care, I was hoping for more like, you know, stuff for a bubble bath. Maybe not necessarily like this much oral hygiene, but it's interesting. It's very interesting. Ooh, this is a fun looking tube. Oh, I don't even know what day we're on. Well, is this a day? I don't know if this is yet. Day number 8. Deodorant. We have some aluminum-free vanilla and ylang-ylang deodorant, extra strength. I have tried out natural non-aluminum deodorant before. The brand Native. They have some really nice ones. This looks a little bit like the surface of the moon. It's a very interesting look to it, but again, I'm assuming that's like crystallization from the different oils and waxes. Ooh, okay. That's my favorite scent so far. That smells really good. It says push there. There we go. The first ingredient in this is also cocoa powder. Cocoa powder, you know, just hot chocolate basically in a stick. Coconut oil, so if you do have like an allergy to coconut oil, this might not be the kind of like box for you because I feel like a lot of this stuff is very coconut based. Feels really soft on the skin. I don't know why I'm swatching deodorant on the back of my hand, but I am. The second ingredient in this is arrowroot powder, and I'm wondering if maybe that almost gives it that kind of silicone-y powdery slip to it. I mean, it feels pretty nice. All right, let's go for day number 9 here. I don't know what to keep as the last item in here. There's kind of a long squishy thing in the center, and there's some other large boxes. So let's go for something smaller. Ooh, speaking of hair, strengthening hair serum. Okay, interesting. I am interested in seeing what the ingredients are because I do honestly mix together my own oils that I've like researched on to help like my hair growth and stuff. Orange and clove. Ooh, but this smells good. Ew, okay, so you don't put this on your scalp. Okay, well, that's okay. It says shake well, put 3 to 5 drops into hands and then work through ends of hair. So this is for like the ends of your hair. It has grapeseed, coconut, jojoba, argan, and castor oil in it. And then it also has orange and clove essential oils. Let's go ahead and give this a sniff. I love the combination of like orange and clove and cinnamon. You simmer it on the stove during Christmas time and it smells amazing. So I'm hoping it kind of smells like that. Okay, maybe not so much. Maybe not so much. It also looks like this has solidified a bit. So if you guys can see, I'm not sure if you'll be able to. Oh. I'm dripping it everywhere. It's just a little chunky. It is just a little chunky, but I'm assuming that's why they say like warm it up in your hands because it is like hardening. I'm guessing that's maybe like the coconut oil in there or something. Now, why did I just make up in my head that they said warm it up between your hands? It doesn't say that anywhere. It just says put 3 to 5 drops in your hands and work through the ends of hair. Yeah, I just made that up, but I think it would be a good maybe direction to add because it's a little chunky. All right, let's go for this very square box here for day number 10. Dish soap cube. That's hard for me to say. Dish. It's soap for your dishes in a cube shape. Dish soap cube. And the scent, oh, eucalyptus. Lemon and eucalyptus. I really don't like the scent of eucalyptus either. It's definitely not something I talk about as much as I talk about my dislike for rose because not a lot of things come eucalyptus scented. But I think I'm actually allergic to eucalyptus. It gives me a terrible headache. I don't know if they somehow were able to cut it like that or it got warped like that, but like look at that. I don't even understand how you would cut it to make that like swoop. At our store, Second and Main, we do also have like natural dish soap that you just like kind of like rub your sponge into and then you can clean with. So I'm assuming this is the same thing. So yeah, this is nice and I'm sure like this big chunk of it will last you a long time. So that's good. I'm suddenly becoming very itchy. I don't think it's from the eucalyptus though. That would be a very quick reaction. I typically just get headaches when I smell eucalyptus. I don't like start like it's scratching. This is incredibly lightweight. Okay, we'll do this next for day number 11. Oh, it's a sponge. Okay, I don't think this is for your dishes. It's a very interesting looking sponge. It's a green tea sponge for natural, oh, fun! For natural exfoliation. It's a little dome. Oh, a soak sponge until it becomes soft and then gently massage, oh, your face. Okay, in a circular motion. Rinse after use, squeeze out water and hang to dry. So this is a reusable thing. That's kind of fun. The sponge is not a toy or food. It does look like something that would be kind of fun to chomp into. It's like really light and airy. It might taste like one of those like freeze-dried candies you see everywhere. If I see another freeze-dried Skittle on my TikTok, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. We do have a freeze-dried candy advent calendar back there though that I did get from TikTok. They got me. I gave in. I finally gave in. All right, next we have another little tubey here. It's already kind of popped open. Looks like we have another lip balm. Oh, this is one of the scents that I really like. Oh, never mind. No, it's not. I thought it was the same scent as the deodorant, the vanilla and ylang ylang. But this one is lemon and ylang ylang. So I'm sure this one smells nice too. Why am I so itchy? This is a super subtle scent. There's really not a lot of scent in there whatsoever. It's a little bit just like on the citrusy side, very light, which honestly it might be good for a lip balm. The other lip balm had a lot of fragrance to it and you could like taste it in your mouth. Ooh, this one's really smooth on the lips. I like this one even better. It is very oily, so it does kind of like, it runs into the mouth a little bit, but it feels really nice. And yeah, I'm just picking up like a little hint of taste so it's not too overpowering like the other one was. It did eventually go away though. That like lavender taste did eventually dissipate. Okay, so we just have 3 things left in here. That means this has to be a product, right? What is this? Toothbrush? The only, I mean, it fits really nicely in there, so that's like the only thing, at least now before I get into these last 3 products, I could think this could be. So day number 12. Day number 12 is it's a toothbrush holder. There's just a lot more oral hygiene in this calendar than I anticipated. When I saw self-care, I really thought like bath salts, maybe like a bath bomb, serums, you know, things like that. There's a lot more of like just everyday necessities. You know, things like floss and a toothbrush, deodorant, those are self-care items, but I was thinking more along the lines of like, you know, spa night at home kind of self-care, not like you have to brush your teeth twice a day kind of self-care. All right, day at number 13 here, kind of a thin squishy box. Oh, it's a loofah. Okay, an eco-friendly natural loofah, 100% biodegradable and plant-based. These look like Triscuits. Like just from the edge here, those look like Triscuits. And they're not too far off once you actually take them out of the package. Like an extra large Triscuit or maybe like shredded wheat. That's the big squares. These look abrasive. These do look like they would do some scrubbing. I'm assuming you need to get them wet first and stuff because that just on the straight skin is very indeed abrasive. Moving on here to, I can't decide if I want this to be the last day or this. This is squishy and feels interesting, but this is a box and it's the biggest box. I feel like I'm almost more compelled by this, even though I'm afraid it's gonna be like headband. Or maybe I'm just reliving the trauma of the Kylie Jenner advent calendar. We're still gonna save it for last. So we're gonna go for this for day number 14. Good call, good call. Okay, so the next thing we have here are bamboo cotton buds. 200 of them. That's a lot of cotton buds. So many cotton buds. 100% biodegradable, compostable, and plastic free. Oh man, you just seeing these, I just want to shove them in my ears. I know you're not supposed to do that, but it feels so good. What else did I think would happen if I turned it upside down while it was open? It just feels nice. Okay, so I'm glad that I saved whatever this is till last and not the cotton buds. Not that I don't enjoy cotton buds, but it's not maybe the most exciting item for the final day. Okay, I'm seeing some type of fabric. Ooh, okay, yeah. I am very glad that I saved this for the final day. It's got a zipper. Did they mean to sew it like that? That can't be how this was meant to be sewn. There's no way they meant to have done this on purpose, right? Let me just show you. I'm assuming this is like a bag, like a travel bag or something. And like there's this little flappy part here. It's cute. It says J&L Naturals there on the front. Like the zipper here is on the back, but you can't really open it. You really can't utilize the space. You know what I mean? Like why on earth would you design a bag that doesn't really bag. If this bag like opened up to like a standard like, you know, rectangular size, that would be one thing, but like what would be the corners of the rectangle here at the bottom, they've sewn to this part, thus creating some type of weird little pouch in a place that a pouch doesn't need to be. So if you were to like actually carry this around and like use it for stuff, eventually like icky things are just gonna start collecting in these deep little recesses of the bag, and it's gonna be very difficult to clean. It's a very odd design. It's super strange. Maybe they're not intending for it to hold a lot. Is this to hold the toothbrush? Is this just a toothbrush bag? It's looking like this might just be a toothbrush bag. I mean, your toothbrush fits great in it. I wonder if they sell like just this on their website, so I could go look this up and see what its intended use is. Okay, you can just buy it on their website and they just call it a toiletry bag, but it's like the least bag I've ever seen. It's so flat. I mean, maybe if you are carrying just a very few essentials, then, you know, it would be nice to have a super like sleek little thing you can slide onto like maybe a carry-on or something, but there's just so few things you can fit in here. You could fit so many more things if they designed this any other way. I will also say, like, as I was going through looking for this toiletry bag, a lot of things that we did receive are listed in their essentials category on their Etsy website, and most of the things are also on sale. And again, I definitely would categorize a lot of these things that we received as essentials and maybe not necessarily self-care. Yes, taking care of like necessary things are very important, like brushing your teeth, combing out hair, things like that. But when you're thinking of like a gift, like a self-care advent calendar, countdown to Christmas, I was just anticipating things different things. Alright you guys, so I did go ahead and look up all the prices and do the math on this. So if we were to buy everything not on sale, because currently everything on the website is for sale, the total comes to $160.82. Most of that value is coming from the conditioner bar, the face salve, and the bag, but everything is on a 25% off sale, and I also bought my calendar on a 25% off sale, so I feel like it's probably a common thing. So if you were to buy the calendar at full price at $150, you're not saving like a ton of money because you're getting $162 worth of stuff. But if you were to buy the calendar on sale like I did, then you are getting more value. However, it does seem like the stuff does go on sale like quite often. I love small businesses. I love supporting small businesses. My small business is in the business of supporting small businesses. That's kind of like what we do. We show off like local small businesses in our area. But I do have just a couple like suggestions potentially for the advent calendar itself. One, I definitely think it should have numbers. An advent calendar is just, that's what it is. You're counting down to something, and that the listing itself, it says it is a countdown to Christmas. I feel like there should be some numbers involved in the countdown, even if they're just like written on or just like a cute little number sticker. That would be great. Also, I didn't love that like a lot of the products were very like essential products, you know, deodorant, toothbrushes, floss, that kind of thing. There were a lot of other things on the website like bath soaks and salt scrubs that feel more like self-care, that feel more like a gift. Because a lot of people are probably purchasing advent calendars for gifts, and because this is a true mystery, they do not say what is in here. If you're buying this gift for somebody and then they get like 5 to 6 days of, you know, oral hygiene and deodorant and earbuds. I do wish they had focused more on like the stuff that they make themselves. I feel like a lot of these things are probably bought like mass produced and then they like laser engraven. Because again, like going back to their description, it says body care gift set, vegan skincare package, holiday gifts. So like I just assume there would be more handcrafted like skincare in there and less like bamboo. But overall, I don't think this is a terrible calendar or anything. I don't think those are terrible products by any means, anything like that. I just think that either the description needs to change so you can like adjust expectations of what you're going to receive in the advent calendar, or personally, my personal choice would be to adjust the items in the advent calendar to kind of fit more of what you're selling. I'd love to know what you guys think down below in the comments. Would you like to see more handmade advent calendars from Etsy or other places that sell handmade things that I don't know about that you could maybe tell me about down below in the comments? I know your thoughts and opinions. I just thank you guys so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!